Alright, here we're going to take a look at Sterling's basketball evaluation, November 10th. We're going to start by taking a look at some stats. His vertical leap was 22 inches, and for a 14-year-old, that's pretty good. We like to get it up close to 30, which would be really good. And I think we can do that. He's got a lot of natural ability. We just need to kind of teach him a few things and then work on some strength. Broad jump, 6'2". This is not quite as good. This should be up around the 7s. So we want to work on that with him as well, being able to explode out and get a little bit further. And again, that just comes to kind of teaching him a little bit of technique, and as well as working on the strength that we talked about before, that he lacks a little bit. Lateral speed, 15 reps. This should be around 17 to 18, so we're about 10 yards off or so. And his technique is pretty good. He's not crossing his feet. He's using his arms to get over. So all that looks good. Again, we just need to work on his speed and his strength to help that and boost that as well. Ball handling, this is basically some basic skills, and although he has a good grasp of basic concepts of dribbling and stuff, we just want to see him be able to do this a little quicker, a little faster. And again, with this, see how he's looking down at the ground? He should be looking up, and I didn't tell him this on purpose because I wanted to see if he would do it by himself. So just little nuances like that is going to help him out a lot. And this is more of an advanced dribbling drill, and you'll see this is where it kind of falls apart. And he's never done a lot of this stuff, so it's difficult. But we need him to be able to do everything with 2 balls that he can do with 1 ball. We got to get that coordination down, and him be able to do a lot of things at one time, because there's a lot going on in a basketball game. So this is the kind of stuff that we'll work on as well. And his shooting, he's got good form, and he just lacks strength, and we talked about this. He pushes the ball. The further away from the goal he gets, he pushes it more and more. And you'll see here, we'll look at 10% speed. There should be a pause at the top when he shoots, and it's kind of like one motion almost, and that's, again, because of the lacking of strength. But if you look here at his elbow, it's just out too far slightly, which causes that like kind of a V motion there. And then the ball sitting too flat in his hand. If we can correct those 2 things right away, that's going to help him make more shots. And then again, working on that strength so he can actually shoot the ball from further and be more comfortable, like he is at, say, 10 feet or so. And this is him, again, pushing it at one motion. There should be a pause at the top and then a shot. It's kind of like a one motion. So working on strength for him and speed is going to be really key, and then tying all that into the basketball side of it, of dribbling and shooting, etc. His scores here, 10 yard was 208. That should be in the 1.9 somewhere. And his strength is pretty good. His vertical and all that stuff is really good. We want to work on his core strength. It's a little bit weak at 128. And his flexibility was decent, but we want to work on that even more. More flexibility. It creates more strength and more speed. So we'll continue to work on those things.
I was so lack, brainwash, I was listening to last. The freedom that I thought I had was really a mirage. Made my own choices, but it was in disguise.